And it wouldn't be the first time it happened. Oh, David Letterman has done it. David Letterman's done it, but then I called him on it, and he said, you know what? I have to be honest. I heard Howard's mother on the air. He'd incorporated his mother, and I decided to put my mother on the show. That's a man. He stood up, and he fucking said, yeah, I don't care if somebody takes something from my show. Just be honest about it. That's all. Don't fucking call me on the phone and go, and you just say everybody steals from you. No, I don't. Jerry Seinfeld never stole from me. I don't say everyone. I said, you did, Jay. You creep. And I don't ask my staff to drink any fucking Kool-Aid. The fact of the matter is, go to the tape. I sent my tapes off to Jay Leno.
Did you?
Yeah. Oh. I said, you're calling me a liar. Here's tapes of me doing this shit way before you've done it, asshole. But where John comes off fucking saying shit about me, he's a dickwad, as Fred has always said. And Ralph called me yesterday and said, you know what? I'm glad you finally woke up about John.
Yeah. See, unlike most people on this show, I don't drink the John Kool-Aid.
Yeah. The John cocktail.
And I love one of the comments in Facebook, not to,
pour salt.
Pour salt on the wounds. Where he was there. Well, John, I was here too. And I remember, along with Howard and Jackie, writing the stuff that predated anything that Jay Leno did.
And no offense to John. John didn't write jack shit on this show ever. He was never
John
a writer.
You didn't see John in those meetings.
The cat who wrote this stuff is sitting right here, Fred. And Jackie.
And Howard.
And me. That's it. The three of us. There wasn't some fucking... I don't have 20 writers.
And we didn't take it from anybody else. Unless someone can produce tape that we did.
Yeah.
And I'll admit it.
I only wish there was somebody to steal from.
The problem with
I wish Jay Leno would do something I could steal.
Yeah, that you could take.
But there isn't.
The problem with drinking John's Kool-Aid is you have to buy it.
Yeah.
No, you have to have somebody else buy it, and then you drink it.
But I'm just done with him, It's like,
I hear
invited him and his wife to my wedding, And out of respect to Beth, because she likes his wife. But you know what? I don't
like his wife, too. I think maybe she's getting hit with some shrapnel.
You want to know something? I don't want to know her. I don't want to know him. Yeah. I'm done with the whole family.
I mean, you can't get hurt without him.
I'm not interested in either one of them at this point, quite frankly. And really, I mean, I can't tell Beth who to be friends with. That's for sure. But gee whiz, I've asked her, please don't comment about her and don't invite her to anything that I'm at. You want to have her to something, fucking make sure I'm not there. I don't want John involved. I just want to be done with him because I'm so insulted by what he wrote. And so aggravated by his idiocy. Like, there's no need to get involved. I mean, he's friends with both guys. Good for him. Two influential guys in the business.
Yeah, there have been people who have had friendships with two people who are enemies of each other, and they haven't managed to piss off either one.
Yeah, I mean, just use your head, man. You're in business. Might come a day where Jay gets rid of you entirely. You might need to come to me and say, hey, Howard, do you know of anybody who can... use me, or can you use me on your channels, or is there some way I can be involved? You might need that. Don't be arrogant. Don't be a fucking asshole. You play your cards right, and you're friends with everyone. But I know what happened. I had in my house, freaked him out. He's jealous of me. He's jealous of my life. He's he's a jealous guy. And it freaked him. So they had to give the attack. He's a small timer. Small potatoes. And quite frankly, I don't even know why I'm giving him so much fucking time, but you know what? It's good radio. So
it's a big part of the show a lot of years ago.
Well, but I'm giving him way too much credit here. I mean, listen. I mean, for me to carry on means it matters to me.
Now, I didn't read this Facebook page, but he's claiming that bits like jaywalking, he did first. Leno
did first. Wow. John has proof. Well, he probably has a lot of time. That's probably what they have him doing, archiving.
Investigating.
Yeah.
What John doesn't understand about how those TV shows work, it doesn't even have to be the head writer. It could be a writer's assistant commuting to work one day. He hears that bit on this show. He goes in, he suggests it because he wants to seem like a big guy. Then it goes up the ladder. A head writer takes credit for it, and it gets stolen. It may not, and that happens all the time.
The chicken bit and the plugs, I wouldn't be surprised if John's sitting feeling a lot of pressure on his writing gig, and he's got to start saying, I got to come up with something. I'll do what Howard did. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it's coming directly from him. I mean, let's face it.
The what bit he's doing?
The chicken.
The chicken or anything. Like, he's sitting in a writing meeting. He's got to sit in a writing meeting with guys who are top writers.
Or even earn your plug.
Right, earn your plug, and he's got to come up with bits. And I bet you...
Wait a minute, there's a chicken bit they're doing?
Yeah.
I didn't know that was for sure.
That's what I'm telling you.
What it is.
Oh, that's the... is a chicken...
Having your chicken pick the NFL.
I think against Terry Bradshaw.
Yeah, against Terry Bradshaw.
Oh my God! I don't know.
Yeah, but of course,
that's insanity.
I'm a liar.
That's insanity.
Tracy Morgan's here. You said he's coming in at 8:30.
No, I think he's early. I think he's supposed to be here this time.
It says 8:30 on the schedule.
That schedule was wrong. The one I saw.
That's a mistake, Howard.
What?
You're kidding.
What's the mistake?
What's the mistake?
That the wrong time was written down.
Oh.
On which schedule?
What schedule I have in front of me? It says Tracy Morgan, 8:30.
Is that
I'll take
one
a
that
break
you get every day?
Well, I'll take a break and then get Tracy in here.
You know what's great about Tracy's career now? He's an edgy, funny, dirty comic who has totally become mainstream now. He's at the Emmys. He's got
winning Emmys.
And, you know, I relate to Tracy because, like, you know, I love that Tracy did this. Tracy was, I don't know if you were here for this, but he recorded his book.
Yeah.
Like, you know, he has a new book out.
And he did an audiobook.
He did an audiobook. And when he was doing the read for the audiobook, he went berserk.
Well, he started ad-libbing. He didn't want to just read the book.
And he started talking about his former castmates on Saturday Night Live who treated him like shit, much like this fucker, John. And what I love about Tracy is he just called him out on it. He just said, you know, fuck them. When I was working on Saturday Night Live, they treated me like such shit. He said, Sherry O'Terry and Chris Kattan. And he says, they treated me horribly. And now, he goes, look where they are and look where I am. Yeah. I love his bitterness. Because I am a very similar character to this guy, Tracy Morgan.
Well, he remembers how he was treated.
That's right. And he was reading his book. He went off script. Yeah, I'll play it for you right here. Here's Tracy Morgan with his audiobook.
I took my first check from Saturday Night Live, and I moved out the ghetto at 4 o'clock in the morning so nobody would see us go. And we was just going one night. And it took about 6 months for everybody in the neighborhood to realize I was not even there. And I can remember when I moved, it was on November 11th, because I had a big birthday party at Jimmy's Cafe in the Bronx on November 10th, which is my birthday. November 10th, 1996. By the morning of November 11th, 1996, we were gone. And in the ghetto, when you move, you should move at night because nobody's up, nobody can see what you got, and nobody can follow you to your new place. So that's why I did that, about 6 o'clock in the morning. I can remember being on Saturday Night Live and feeling like I was at the bottom of the totem pole. I can remember when people like Chris Kattan and Sherry O'Terry would probably look down upon me. I can remember those two, especially those two people treating me like I was the invisible guy. Now look where they at. Sherry O'Terry, she can't even get arrested. But it's Chris Kattan now. They never gonna host Saturday Night Live. And I don't mean, that's not even me, but that's what happened to me over there. They never treated me well. There were people that treated me beautifully, like Will Ferrell and Colin Quinn and Molly Shannon. I loved them. But Sherry O'Terry and Chris Kattan, I never cared for them either. Fuck them.
Fuck them. Now that I love. There's a man not afraid to say how he feels. All right, I'm going to take a break, and then we'll talk to this gentleman, Tracy Morgan.
He's a gentleman.
He's a gentleman. I want to talk to him.
Fuck him.
We'll be back right after these words.